Right, we'll see second revision, booster tube number 2. First question, it is like an algebraic part, quadratic type equations. Let a into p plus q all things square plus 2b pq plus c equal to 0. Is the first equation, and the second one a into p plus r square plus 2bpr plus c equal to 0. Two equations, right? So using the two equations, prove the following: q plus r equal that q into r, and q minus r modulus. Three parts. How that this equation is provided, this pair of equations available. Using that, show the two answers, q plus three answers. Okay, so see this, if you clearly view these two pair of simultaneous equation or quadratic types, see here p, a, 2 b, p, c, here q, here r, here q, here r. Okay, therefore in this case, if you properly view this pair of equations, I can decide like this. These two equations is a quadratic equation of someone. That means, if you see, if I change the q for x, if I say q for x or r for x, if I write a quadratic equation in x, you know, for a quadratic equation, two solutions, alpha and beta, or two answers, one answer 5, one answer 8, or whatever, two solutions. So if I write a quadratic equation, for that equation, the solutions are a q and r. Because if you know the roots, if you know the solution, you can substitute for the given quadratic equation. So you can take like that, they are 1, 2, see from 1, 2, q and r are the roots of the quadratic equation. Okay, if you see this pair of equation, q and r are the roots of a quadratic equation a into p plus x all things square plus 2 bpx plus c equal to 0. Is it okay? See, if you build up a quadratic equation, here I say one answer is 5, then you can put x for 5. If I say the other answer is minus 11, put x for minus 11, satisfies. So if I take for this equation QE, quadratic equation, Q is a root, so put x for Q. Then equation number 1, x for Q. R is a root, put x for R. Put x for R, you have this equation. So that's the method, right? Now you can further simplify this, rearrange the pattern of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So a into, if I expand this, p square plus 2px plus x square, okay, plus 2bpx plus c equal to 0. Again, multiple 8 times x square, 8 times x square plus here take the common factors, 2p out, okay, 2p out, we take the 2p out, then a plus b, okay, into x, right? But the constant terms, ap square plus c, right, equal to 0. If I say r, equation r result. So therefore that's the method. So given equation can be rearranged to that pattern, ax square plus 2p into a plus bx plus ap square plus c, right? So for this equation, if the alpha and lambda or alpha and beta are the roots, put x for alpha, that satisfies, x for beta, which satisfies. Same method, q and r are the equation of this, are the roots of this equation. Therefore, we can apply for q, r, x for q, x for r, which satisfies. That's the method, right? This question, that's the method. Then simple part, q and r are the roots. Therefore, alpha plus beta minus b over a, alpha into beta c over a. So then write down sum of the root. Therefore, q plus r equal minus b over a, minus b over a, minus b over a. Check the solution available. First part, Tute number 2 revision, Tute number 2, first part, q plus r, yes, that is there. A product of the roots alpha into beta generally c over a. So here q into r, ap square plus c over a. Okay, cut the a, it becomes p square plus c over a. Second part is there. Next one, q minus r, modulus. So if you work the quadratic equation problem, alpha plus beta minus b over a, alpha into beta c over a. Same method, we have alpha minus beta problems also. Ne? So how to rearrange the alpha minus beta? Using this alpha minus beta. Otherwise here what? P minus q, take a square and simplify. P minus q all things square. Rearrange that p minus q all things square. Then once you know the p minus q square, for example, answer is 25. Then p minus q is plus or minus 5. Once you know p minus q square is 100, then p minus q is plus or minus 10. So we find this answer. So if you expand this p square minus 2pq plus q square, take the first and the last, write p plus q all things square, then p square available plus 2pq. But here you have the minus 2pq, q square is available. If you expand this, plus 2pq is an additional part. Therefore, to remove the additional part, subtract the 2pq. But already 2pq subtracted, therefore totally 4 times to be subtracted. Minus 4 times pq, right? That's all. Here you have the answer. If you simplify this, you can get these answers. Put I missed that q. What is that? Q minus r, not the p. Q minus r. Q minus r. Okay. Q minus r. Q minus r. So then here q square minus 2qr minus 2qr plus r square. Okay. So here q plus r all things square minus qr, and it's the term q and r, roots are q and r. So now apply the values of previous answers. So that's the method, import technique, properly define how it's possible, how these roots are possible. So therefore, what is q plus r? Square it. Therefore 4p square into a plus b all things square over a square minus 4 times what is qr. Here you have 4 into qr. You write this or write this, whatever. I can write this one, ap square plus c over a, right? This is the q minus r square, right? Q minus r all things square is this. Now simplify and rearrange a pattern, then put a square root. That's the answer, right? Answer is available. So can I take 4 and a square out? I take the 4 and a square out. Then here p square into a plus b all things square minus 4 is out, 1a square, then multiply a, ne? A square p square minus ac. Is it okay? I took the a square out, right? Therefore multiply a here, multiply a. So minus a square p square minus ac, 4 is taken out, right? So then what? 4 over a square. Here expand this, expand a square plus 2ab plus b square. Then a square p square minus a square p square cancel. 2 times ab with the multiple. P square 2ab plus b square p square minus ac, right? Minus ac. Okay, now rearrange according to the answer. 4 over a square. Here can I take the b square out? The problem is take the bp square out. Na? Take the bp square out. Take the bp square out. Then here 2a plus 1b minus ac, right? This is what? Q minus r all things square. Therefore, if you put the square root, then the answer is available, right? Therefore, q minus r modulus square root. What do you mean q minus r modulus? Mean that can be q minus r or r minus q. Q minus r or r minus q. Put the square root. 4 is 2. A square is a square root 2a plus b into bp square minus ac, right? That's the answer. They put a modulus for this because plus or minus, ne? Square root is plus or minus a, plus or minus a. That's the meaning of the modulus, right? That's the answer. Booster 1, first question. Booster number 2, revision. First question.